welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, hello, my name is Jaji and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about some of my current favorites. Today we're just going in with beauty products, and then maybe the next video I want to go into depth of like my skincare and hair care favorites. But if you guys want to see what is my current favorites, then just keep on watching. First product I want to talk about is this poreless primer by e.l.f., which is the poreless putty primer. This is currently sold out, I believe. I picked it up like once they released this, and I'm gonna tell you that this is one of the best primers in the market. Especially it's so affordable, and it's like drugstore, and it's by e.l.f. So like, who would have thought that e.l.f. will come out with such a good primer? So I always use like a pea size of this primer, and I put it on my finger, and then I usually prime like my T-zone or where I have a lot of pores. And let me tell you, it leaves like such a flawless, poreless finish, and then the foundation just comes on really nicely with this primer. It kind of reminds me of the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer, and that one's a really good primer, but it's expensive. So this is, I think, like only $6-7 if I'm not mistaken. And then if you want to splurge, you could get the Tatcha, the Tatcha, and that one's like 60 bucks. So I highly recommend this primer. This primer has been my absolute go-to primer. So the next items I want to talk about is for the face. So we're just going to go into order, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So I have two foundations I want to talk about. So the first foundation is this by Hourglass. It's the Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation, and this foundation has been really nice on my skin. As you guys know, my skin is very oily. I do not have perfect skin. I have a lot of acne, pores, and my skin is very oily. So I feel like this foundation has really like stuck to me, I guess. Like it's very full coverage, and it doesn't get oily throughout the day. I mean, it gets oily, so you could touch it up, but like it just leaves such a beautiful finish on the skin. I highly recommend it. I know it's expensive, but if you guys do want to splurge on a good foundation, if you have oily skin, I would recommend this foundation. And a little bit does go a long way. And I'm in the shade Vanilla, and this has been a good foundation. Full coverage, very nice. I want to talk about another foundation. This is the YSL Touch Touche something all-in-one glow, and this I like to use like if I want something that's fresh, not full coverage, kind of dewy. I use this like if I'm going to the pool, because I'm really like cautious, like not cautious, what's the word, like insecure about my acne. So I don't really like to go anywhere barefaced, and if I do, it's like to the supermarket or something. But if I'm like going out somewhere, I like to have something covering up my acne. I'm just very insecure about it. I'm not sure, I've always been insecure about it, but lately like I mean my skin now has been really hasn't been breaking out that much, but I still have acne, of course. So this, like I used, like if I'm going to the pool or the beach or something that I don't want like a full beat face. And this has sunscreen, it has SPF 23, and this is for a fresh, dewy makeup. It's natural, medium coverage, long-lasting hydration, and it's oil-free. So how I like to use this, I use this with my beauty blender. And then I actually set it with a powder because, like I said, I'm very, very oily. So I like to set any foundation that I have. And then but before I put this foundation, for my acne, I always color correct my acne and I cover it with any type of concealer, and then I go in with this because it's not a full coverage, it's a medium coverage, so you still have skin seeking through. So I don't have such the perfect skin, but I feel like this leaves the skin really nicely, and I like that it has sunscreen. So of course, I use this if I'm going out to be in the sun, or now that it's becoming really hot here in Florida, if I go to Clearwater down to eat at the beach or wherever, I like to use this foundation. So I highly, highly recommend, if you guys like a dewy natural look and not a full matte or full coverage foundation, this baby is it. Now, speaking of powders, I've been loving this Fenty Beauty setting powder, and I've been using the shade Butter. The smell I'm not such a good fan of, but the fucking the finish on this powder is beautiful. I use this to set my under eyes, my full face, and I feel it does not, you know how I'm very oily, I feel my oils keep at bay whenever I use this powder, and you don't have that much pores seeking through. It leaves your face looking real smooth. It's just a beautiful, beautiful powder. So I highly recommend that if you guys have not try these Fenty Beauty setting powders, you guys pick it up. I've been wanting to try the lavender because I wanted to try lavender to kind of brighten up the under eye. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. There's just so much makeup coming out that I'm just oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I don't know what to pick up. But this has been such a good setting powder. So again, if you guys haven't tried this out, try this bitch out. Face powder majig I've been loving is this Cover FX face powder palette. I got this in last month's BoxyCharm. I've been using this almost every day whenever I use makeup. I use the contour, I use the finishing powder and the blush and that brightening powder. These four are oh my god. So that contour is such a beautiful contour. I feel it's not a muddy color. It just matches good with your skin tone. I got the shade Light, I think. Light to medium. So if you are on the fair side, that shade is just a beautiful fucking contour color. And then the finishing powder, I thought I wasn't gonna like it because it has shimmer in it. And then of course, if you have a lot of pores or acne, there's stuff that has shimmer in it, it really emphasizes on the acne and the texture and everything. So I was really skeptical to try that out, but it doesn't. This powder is just so pretty, and it just leaves this beautiful finishing, this finish look to your skin. That and the blush is a really beautiful pinkish color, and then I love that brightener to brighten up my inner corner. I haven't used it today, but I've used it in a lot of looks, and I feel this is just so fucking pretty. I've been loving this. I've only been picking this up. This is what I've been using for the last 2 months. So if you guys had this in your BoxyCharm, or if you haven't used it, you guys need to try this out. I'm saying, this is just so fucking pretty. So another bronzer I've been really liking. I've been really loving a bronzy look. I guess that's now the go-to looks is glowy and bronzy and all this other stuff. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But when a bitch is oily, it does not look good on oily bitches. But unless you have like good like primer and everything else, like I guess it's okay. But I've been really loving this Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. Carajo, I can't open it. Okay. So this Milani bronzer, it looks like the sun. I love it. And this is in Sunlight, like this. It doesn't smell like anything. Well, I don't know. It has like a tropical, not like a tropical scent, but like kind of like a tropical scent. But it just leaves like such a pretty like color to your skin. It's so blendable, and it is matte. I haven't used that today. I used the Cover FX one, but I've been really picking this up. It's just like a pretty matte bronzer, and of course it's drugstore, so it's really affordable. So I've been really loving this. If you guys have, I think they have like a couple other colors, but of course a bitch is pale, so I picked the lightest color, and it matches me really nice. So if you haven't tried out this Milani bronzer, you need to pick it up, like for real. So I've been playing with a lot of eyeshadow palettes lately, but I've been loving this eyeshadow palette by Anastasia. It's their spring launch eyeshadow that they came out with, and I've been loving this eyeshadow palette like bitch. It's just so pigmented. It's such a beautiful color scheme, especially for spring and summer now. I've been loving Bahamas, Monte Carlo. Like, I'm just a sucker for pinks and like mauves and all that. So that blue, like their shimmer shades are just beautiful. Like, this eyeshadow palette is just like the bomb. Like, it is so fucking nice. And like, I think that this eyeshadow palette is one of their best that they came out with. I have a lot of their eyeshadow palettes, and I feel like this one's like my favorite. This one and the Nervino one are really nice, but I just keep picking this up. Like, I just feel like I just want to lay out in a motherfucking beach somewhere with Bahamas all over my eyes, and then the Inheritance in the inner corner. Like, you could just create so many looks with it, and it's so blendable, so pigmented. I love this eyeshadow palette. Like, it's one of my favorites right now. So if you haven't picked it up, you need this in your motherfucking life. Even if like you're a beginner and you're scared to play with colors, I know, because I've been there. You still have a lot of your neutral colors. Like, you have Estate, Cabana, Coastline, Yacht, Palm. So you have a lot of neutrals as well. And then you could just play with like a little pop of color in your inner corner. Like, that's what's been in style lately. So if you are still a beginner or whatever, I feel like you should pick this baby up because it's a staple. Mascara. I know I talked about it in the past, but I've been using it a lot more recently, and this is from Milk Makeup, and this is their Kush mascara. I have that in my eyes today. I don't have any falsies, and this is a mascara. Like, this bitch, like, first of all, the packaging is everything. It's so sturdy, and I feel like it has a lot of product in here. And like, the formula on this is just like, I've been really loving this mascara lately. It just I feel like it just lengthens your eyebrows. Puñeta, yo no puedo hablar. I can't talk today. What the fuck? I can't talk. Okay. So I feel like it actually lifts up your lashes, and it like just makes your lash looks like lashes. Because let me tell you, my lashes are like not all that, and like I feel like I have like little falsies right now. So if you guys have not tried out this mascara, this is a good ass mascara, especially if you want to use it like if you don't want to use any lashes and you just want to have like your natural lashes, like, baby, this is the mascara that you need. So for highlights, I've been loving loose highlighters lately. I'm not sure why, and they're like really messy, but I've been loving it. Like, it's just like so much bling bling. Like, look at that nose highlight. So the two loose highlighters I've been loving, I have a drugstore, which is the Wet n Wild, and this is I'm So Lit. And then you have the Artist Couture one, which is illuminati. And this is the old packaging, but this is illuminati. So you have the high end and the drugstore, and I feel like they both work just the same. Like, they're so blinding, so pigmented. I mean, they are a little messy, so what I do is I just put like a little bit on the tapita, and I grab my little Wet n Wild highlighting brush, and I just put it on the tops of my cheeks, my nose, and my cupid's bow. And I feel like now in summer that everything is all about glow and looking bronzy and all this, like loose highlighting powders are really good. So if you guys have not tried it out, if you guys want to splurge, get the Artist Couture ones. If you guys are on a budget and you guys don't want to splurge, the Wet n Wild ones are phenomenal. Like, I love both. So for lips, I've been really loving these combos, which I have on my lips today. I'm a new type of bitch, okay? So the lip pencil I always go for is the Gerard Cosmetics Sugar and Spice lip liner. This is my favorite lip liner. It's just the best nude lip liner. And Gerard Cosmetics lip liners, they just go on like butter. They're so smooth, so pigmented. Like, so usually what I do is outline my lips. So you could either use this alone with what I've been loving is this Buxom lip gloss White Russian on top. So you could use these on top, or you could use all three, which this one I've been loving is the Becca Ultimate Lipstick in Dusk. Baby, this is just like the perfect nude. I love it. And it's just, of course the packaging is everything. It's kind of like a magnet tapita, which is really nice. But I love this lipstick. I've been using it on a daily motherfucking basis, and it's just so pretty. Like I said, I have it on my lips today with White Russian on top, and this is from Buxom, and this is just a really nice gloss. You do have to keep in mind that it does have that tingling sensation. So that's Buxom right here. That's the Buxom lip gloss. So it has that tingling sensation, which I don't mind, because that tingling sensation will make your lips look big. So I've been really so it's like a lip gloss that is not like that nasty gloopy lip gloss, you know what I'm saying? It's like a really nice gloss. Like, you see, it's not tan espeso, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the perfect gloss. And then the lip liner, this is the lip liner swatch. So the whole, like, it just, that has been my favorite lip combo lately. Like, that's just my go-to lately. Like, I just feel like a bad bitch when I use that combo of lips. I know that it's all about glow and all that, whatever, you know. But I've been really loving this glow oil by Sol de Janeiro. It's their, I'm not even gonna pronounce that, Sunset Glow Oil. The smell on this is just so fucking delicious. So this is a translucent, transfer resistant shimmer for your body and face. I've only used it on my body. I have not used it on my face. But this just gives you just a nice, beautiful glow. I used it to the pool when I went to the pool the last two times for my goddaughter's birthday and my homeboy's birthday. I used that glow, and it's just like a pretty nice glow. I really want to try out the Rihanna body luminizer, but that one I tried it in the store and that smells really, really good. It's just expensive. I think it's like $60. But I got that in a Boxy Luxe, and the only fucking thing I do not like is the tapita. It is so messy. Like, I feel like it needs a pump. So did this, Janeiro, if you're listening, which I highly doubt that you'll ever see this video. But please put a pump in this. Like, oh my gosh. That is so pretty. Like, I've been loving that glow, especially in the sun. In the sun, it just makes you like a beautiful, shiny ass goddess. You know what I'm saying? Like a bronzy, glowy, like you're just that bitch when you wear that fucking thing all over your body. I had a brain fart. So you just feel like a glowy bitch whenever you wear that. So yeah, guys, so that has been my current favorites lately. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see like a skincare favorites and a hair care favorites, 2 separate videos, please give this video a thumbs up so I know to do that video for you guys. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and all my social medias. I will leave everything that I talked about linked down below. And yeah, I shall see you in my next one, guys. Bye.